Fall film festivals. Let's start with Venice. Let's react to what films are going to premiere there. La Grazia by Paolo Sorrentino is the opening night film. The closing night film is Dog 51 by Cedric Jimenez. Cedric Jimenez. Main competition jury president is Alexander Payne. Then we have Mohamed Rasulou, Fernanda Torres, Zhao Tao as jury members. Julia Ducournau is jury president of Horizons. Charlotte Wells got Luigi de Laurentiis Award for debut film. All right, so I expect Begonia to be here. I actually expect Is This Thing On to be here because Maestro and The Star is Born premiered at Venice, if I'm not mistaken. I think The Star is Born premiered at Venice. And I expect Hamnet to be here. I think Hamnet had a Canadian debut at TIFF, but um, world premiere I expect it to be here, not Telluride, because Nomadland premiered at Venice. I know that because it won the Venice Film Festival and is the only film to this day to win both Venice Film Festival and a Toronto International Film Festival. Won top prizes in both those festivals, and it was not a world premiere at TIFF, and it still won. So that's significant. So yeah, Begonia definitely because Yorgos Lanthimos often premieres films there. The Favorite, Poor Things. So let's see. Below the Clouds, Begonia. There you go. Deuce. Elisa, Father, Mother, Sister, Brother. I think by Jim Jarmusch. I think that was kind of confirmed already to premiere here. Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro. That's also not a surprise because The Shape of Water also premiered at Venice, and that also won the Golden Lion for Venice, just like Nomadland. Girl, The Grace, A House of Dynamite. Yeah, okay. J. Kelly. I kind of expect A House of Dynamite to be Telluride, but okay. Venice. J. Kelly makes sense. No, Marriage Story premiered at Venice. No Other Choice. I think that was confirmed because it missed out at Cannes, but now it's going to premiere here. If I'm not mistaken, Neon has No Other Choice now. I thought it was going to be Movie, just like Decision to Leave, but like I think Neon has No Other Choice. Orphan, The Smashing Machine. I predicted this would happen. I kind of thought this would happen, I should say. Yeah. The Testament of Anne Lee, no longer called Anne Lee, The Testament of Anne Lee. The Wizard of the Kremlin. There was rumblings that this would show up here, and now it's here. Oliver Assayas. Now out of competition. Yeah, After the Hunt, Guadagnino premiered challengers here, out of competition. Dead Man's Wire. In the Hand of Dante. There it is. I knew that was going to show up here. In the Hand of Dante. Scarlet. That's the Japanese animated film that's going to be an animated feature contender this year. It could get nominated, to be honest. Alright. Got a non-fiction films over here. Nuestra Tierra remake. Short films. How to Shoot a Ghost. We'll see which one of them competes for the short film Oscar categories. Yeah. All right. Late Fame also has a premiere here. Interesting. Okay. Late Fame that stars Willem Dafoe. I didn't expect that to show up here, to be honest. Short films competition. We have more short film contenders right now. So I'm thinking like live action short. I want to see if some of these are animated. I want to see if some of these are documentary shorts. Venice Spotlight section. All right. Got Motor City, A Loose End, and then your Venice Classics. These were announced, I think, last week, if I'm not mistaken. There's the old 310 to Yuma. Not the one for the 2000s, but the one from 1957. And got other classics over here. I guess that's it. Alright. Let's move on to TIFF. Alright, we are at Toronto. Now, the opening night film is going to be the documentary John Candy, I Like Me, and the closing night film is going to be Peak Everything, by Annie Ed- Amond or Amond. I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, probably butchered that. All right, let's do this. Gala presentations. All right, we'll see. Let's see. These have really juicy titles. This is the section that has really juicy titles. Adulthood, The Coral, Driver's Ed, Eleanor the Great. Oh, that's a holdover from Cannes. Eternity, Fuzz, Good Fortune, Hamnet. Oh, you know what? Hamnet did not show up at Venice like I thought it would. So it probably is So it probably is a Telluride release, a Telluride War premiere. Yeah, but yeah, Hamnet is. This is the Canadian premiere for Hamnet, but the world premiere is probably going to be at Telluride. Nuremberg, there it is. Peak Everything, A Private Life, probably an international feature contender. Cholet, 1975. Two pianos. Okay. Special presentations. Bad Apples, Ballad of a Small Player. Frankenstein. Hedda. That's the that's I think a biopic starring Tessa Thompson. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. That is a holdover from Sundance. It was just an accident. The winner of the Cannes Film Festival this year. The Lost Bus. Not surprised. This is where the Lost Bus. This is this world premiere here at TIFF. Not surprising at all. Nouvelle Vague, another holdover from Cannes. Uh, Primavera, Poetic License, A Poet, Sacrifice, Scarlet. Wow, Scarlet at both Venice and TIFF. That's there was some buzz about Scarlet over the past couple of months, so I think I might have to consider that in my animated feature. Putting that in my animated feature 5. The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, a movie that I think is going to place at TIFF here. Surat, The Smashing Machine. Yeah, so The Rock is going to premiere on the red carpet at Venice, and it's going to premiere. Rock is going to show up here at TIFF. It's going to be big. Sound of Falling, Testament of Ann Lee, Train Dreams, Wake Up Dead Man, A Knives Out Mystery. Centerpiece and TIFF docs will be announced at some point. Platform. Okay. Midnight Madness. Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. I've heard some things about that. And that about does it. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe, feel free to like, and if you do so, that'll be greatly appreciated. And until next time, shalom.